Change these settings right now in Arc Raiders because they will give you a massive boost in performance, and some of these could be the reason you're losing matches and losing all of your loadouts. So first of all, go into audio and turn night mode on. This will compress the audio files, making it so that you hear sounds that are quieter a lot easier, meaning you'll hear enemies coming by their footsteps instead of being distracted by some explosions. Then go into graphics and scroll down to turn off motion blur. This should be disabled in any FPS game you're playing. Now for performance, ray tracing barely gives you any visual change and will give you a 23% boost in your performance. Then scroll down to quality, and as for view distance, I would leave this as high as you possibly can so you can see your enemies off in the distance. Anti-aliasing barely affects your performance, but shadows has a huge effect, so bring this down. If you go all the way down to low, you will lose your enemy shadows as well as your current shadow, so make sure this is on medium. Post-processing affects 12% of your performance. I would bring this down to low or medium. Textures you can lower, but it shouldn't give too much of a boost in performance. Effects you can also bring down to low or medium, and reflections give you another boost in performance. I would bring this down to low or medium. And this next one is massively important because it'll change the amount of little bushes that enemies can hide in while leaving the big bushes that you can still hide in, so you'll get that advantage while removing the things that are distracting you in game. That is of course the foliage. If you bring this down, you will see that there are way less of the visual clutter on your screen. You might prefer this just to feel more inclusive, but it is a massive competitive advantage to be able to see your opponents a lot easier. And below that, global illumination has a 15% impact on your performance. It is huge, and there is almost no visual difference from bringing this down to low, so definitely do that.